1, 2, ready, and.
Do you mind if I squeeze by? Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you for joining us today. My name is Andrea Edwards, and I am a current Westinghouse senior. Currently, I am a Pittsburgh Promise Ambassador and an African American Center for Advanced Studies Executive Council member. In my 4 years of being at Westinghouse, I've been involved in Student Voice, Student Envoy, and Children. After graduation, I am attending North Carolina A&T State University to study nursing. I will be your host for today, and now I'm turning it over to Miss Summer Pendra.
Welcome Turner staff, students, community members, board members, and PPS staff. I am Summer Pendra, the Director of Curriculum Instruction and Assessment. It is my absolute honor and privilege to be here to welcome Dr. Virginia Hill, who will be leading our students at Pittsburgh Westinghouse Academy. As an educator here in the Wilkinsburg School District for the last 20 years, I am so excited for the leadership of Dr. Hill as our 6th grade students transition to a new school. As we gather here today, I'm reminded of the remarkable journey that many of our students have taken, transitioning from Wilkinsburg to Pittsburgh Public Schools from the start of this 8-year partnership till now. The transition has been marked by challenges, yes, but more importantly, it has been defined by resilience, determination, and unwavering spirit of excellence. Dr. Hill, our students from Wilkinsburg have shown time and again that with the right support and opportunities, they can achieve extraordinary things. Opportunities like the Pittsburgh Promise, to the hands-on training and skill development offered by the career and technical education programs, honors classes, and showcasing their talents in the band program. Through this partnership, our students have numerous sport opportunities, also the unique learning experiences provided by the magnet schools, and now they will have an opportunity to take on leadership roles as student envoys and in the Student Voice program. I want us to celebrate our achievements, embrace the new opportunities, and reaffirm our collective commitment to the success of all students. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to our school board vice president, Ashley Kelly.
All right, good morning. Good morning. Y'all can do better than that. There's a lot of y'all in the room. Good morning. Good morning. It's almost the weekend, right? It's Friday Junior, as I like to call Thursday. Well, good morning to all of you. I'm Ashley Comans. I am one of your school board directors. I am also a parent of a Wilkinsburg school district student and also a former student here at Turner Elementary School. This is where I started elementary school at my So this morning I really wanted to I didn't prepare a speech because I really just wanted to, see each of you. I wanted to be here to support the new principal at Westinghouse, where you all will be attending next school year under the leadership of Dr. Hill, and really just give you all a message and encouragement. I also want to say how proud I am of you, Andrea. I didn't want to say Andrea. Andrea. She has come to some of our school board meetings to share about all of the universities that she had been accepted to. So I want to lift that up. She has selected North Carolina A&T, but we had over 20 college acceptances. And that is a testament to the opportunities and what you all can begin to prepare to strive for as you get ready to go to middle school. You all, as a school board director, we really work hard to try to create an environment for you all to be your best selves. To make sure you all are getting the opportunities to learn as much as you can and to really see what you can be. And what I'm really excited for each of you is to be prepared to go to a school under the leadership of someone like Dr. Hill. You all can literally do whatever it is you put your mind to. I also want to shout out the band. You all perform so well. I'm a flute player also. And you all have been doing such good work with your music here at Turner. So I also want to congratulate you all and the educators for being awarded one of the best communities for music education. Do you all know how big of a deal that is? That's a really big deal, and that's a testament to you all as young people and the experiences and the things that you are learning. That we want more people in our community to know that our students coming out of Wilkinsburg School District are amazing. You all are so brilliant. You are so capable of doing so much, and I want you all to remember that as you are getting ready, getting prepared over this summer to get started in middle school, to put your best foot forward. Never be afraid to ask questions and try new things. Do something, different that teaches you something that you may not have ever thought to do before. I think that when you get the opportunity to hear from Dr. Hill, she's going to really encourage and motivate you all. And I want you all to know that this is just the beginning for what you all are going to do with the rest of your lives. So without further ado, because I could talk all day, I'm going to bring up Mrs. Leanna. Leanna. Look at me not getting all the things.
Good morning. My name is Mrs. Creighton, and I am privileged to serve as the Community Schools Coordinator for the Pittsburgh Public School District. It is indeed an honor to be gathered here with all of you today to introduce Dr. Virginia Hill. Before I present Dr. Hill to you, I would like to take a moment to illuminate the significance of community schools. They transcend the traditional notion of educational institutions. They serve as a vital hubs of support and resources for both students and families. Within the Pittsburgh Public Schools community, our commitment revolves around placing every student first, always, in all ways. We are dedicated fostering unity within the community to address the holistic needs of our scholars, their families, thereby removing any barriers that may hinder student achievement. With this understanding, I am thrilled to introduce Dr. Virginia Ray Hill. She's an educator, an advocate, a change maker, and she is a proud Westinghouse alumna, graduating class of 1986. With 27 years of dedicated service in the Pittsburgh Public School District, Dr. Hill began her career as a science teacher. Before transitioning into administrative roles, her journey led her to discover a passion for equity during her doctoral studies. Trained by Glenn Singleton, she has supported school districts in Western Pennsylvania with equity, diversity, professional learning. As part consultant of the Danielson Group, she has delivered professional development sessions across several states. In 2020, she became the founding principal of Environmental Charter High School, later assuming roles of increasing responsibilities. Deeply engaged in community improvement efforts against poverty and violence, Pittsburgh Public Schools welcomes Dr. Virginia Hill back as principal of Westinghouse Academy. Recognized in publications, Dr. Hill was elected Vice President of the University of Pittsburgh School of Education Alumni Association in 2022 and serves on the board of the Neighborhood Learning Alliance. Her extensive education includes a doctoral of education from the University of Pittsburgh. Dr. Hills has received numerous recognitions, including the 2017 Distinguished Service Awardee from Geneva College and the 2021 Distinguished K-12 Educator Awardee from the University of Pittsburgh. In 2023, she was honored as a new Pittsburgh Courier Woman of Excellence, recognized as a Positivity Project Person of Character. With a warm wealth of experience in educational leadership and a deep-rooted commitment to student success, Dr. Hill embodies the values of community school initiatives. Dr. Hill is not only an esteemed educator, but also passionate advocate for community-driven education. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Virginia Hill. And then the band will be playing Westinghouse Forever because she came back to her roots where she started off. And then Dr. Hill will be coming to the podium.
Beautiful faces this morning. I'm so glad that we're together this morning. So I do want to acknowledge all the amazing teachers that are here, all of our educators that are here in this room, our principal. Just want to acknowledge you all for the amazing students that we have, and it's embodied in Andrea. Like, you all should be beaming right now to know this is an amazing student who is doing amazing things. She wants to be a nurse, and I'm trying to ease her into becoming a doctor because I believe in you and know that you can do it. I'm so proud and thankful that I've been able to share this a little bit of time with you. But her commitment to excellence, this is an excellent young lady. She's going to be the boss somewhere, someday. I'm very proud of you, and I want to celebrate that. I know you don't want to speak but I want to thank you for your service, both of my board members. Thank you. You know they don't get paid for doing what they do, and they go to the mat for you every day. So I am so very thankful for your service to us as a school district. Thank you for being here in support of our students and me. I truly thank you for that. Thank you. I love you. You are amazing, and thank you for everything. But you know what, y'all, I would be remiss. I love when my family supports me, and she didn't come here because I'm here. You all don't know, I have a very dearly loved cousin that's sitting in this room right now. I know you know her. Miss Carol Lee is my cousin. That's my cousin right here. Cousin, I love you. You know, I feel so good. I'm seeing you in this place, now I'm comfortable. I can do without you because I got you here, cousin. I love you. Just support me through some time. She's been walking with me, and I just love her. I love you, cousin, for being here. I'm so blessed. I am from the East End. I've lived over here, so I have a lot of family here. Actually, my grandfather graduated from Westinghouse High School. This is how deep my roots are. My mother is a graduate of Westinghouse High School. Miss Carol Lee is a graduate. Her husband is a graduate of Westinghouse High School. Absolutely. My sister, my brother, my uncles. My husband was a graduate of Westinghouse High School as well. It is so rich in our history to be a part of it. And so I was at Environmental Charter School, and I loved being there. I didn't leave Environmental Charter School because I didn't love it. I left Environmental Charter School because I got a call to come to be principal at Westinghouse. And I'm so grateful to be able to come back, and it's surreal to be the principal of a school that you once attended. I asked my mom, what is it like to have your daughter be the principal of the school that you used to attend? And so I know you all sent me some questions, and so maybe I'll start with your questions first that you asked me before I jump into my PowerPoint, because you might have, what's going on, why are we going there? First of all, I want to say this. What you'll hear me tell you every day is that I love you. And the staff at Westinghouse High School, you'll say, you don't even know us to love us, but we love you. And we always will love you. We are going to walk this journey from your 6th grade to your 12th grade, right alongside you, and we're going to call that excellence that's in you out. You are going to do amazing things. I am so excited. You look at this band right here, most of this band is Wilkinsburg. They came from here. So I want you to be proud of what you're getting ready to walk in and accomplish, and I don't want to not acknowledge my band. My band is bad. Y'all band, I just love y'all. Y'all are amazing, and I appreciate my band. Can we give the band a hand? So I am under the impression that there is a time for you all to come over, that you will be making a visit at some point. You'll be coming over to the school at some point. I'm a principal at all times. The respect you want is the respect I give you. And the respect I want is the deep respect I expect to receive from you. Okay, so question 1. You wanted to know about your schedule. It's probably very similar to what you have right now. You will have blocked math and ELA. There are monthly fire drills. There are bus drills. There are quarterly intruder drills, stuff that you're very familiar with. By state mandate, we still have to do all of those drills and things. That still has to happen. All our teachers will always encourage you to do your best. One of the things I can say about the staff at Westinghouse, we are very loving and we are very supportive. And we are going to demand the best of you. You want to make sure to do that. We do have PBIS points, and our system is based on pride. And we can talk about that a little later. And yes, we have uniforms. They don't go away. You do have uniforms. We do. Our uniforms are khaki and blue pants or bottoms. And we have navy, baby blue, and any shade of yellow and white polo or collared shirts. No leggings. Students can start entering school as early as 6:45 a.m. We have an early start, yes. Breakfast is at 7:15. Yeah, it's early. It's early. And school ends at 2:40. And I'll be having some more questions that are coming through. When are you visiting? We do have something set up, right? Mr. Shayla, we got something set up, right? Working? Okay. Football is a high school sport, friends, and so there's flag football that for girls that I do know of, and we got a mean flag football team. So I'm hoping you think about it. I'm thinking of my quarterback that's on flag football right now. I hope that she's the first to go to the NFL as a female, because she's that good. She's super good. I'm gonna push her on. What I think that you'll like best? I'm not sure, because I'm learning at school as well. I haven't been here 2 months yet, so I'm learning at school. So maybe we can find something that we'll like best together. Why can't we grow the school together? I love that smile. And again, I answered the uniform question, and so with that, I'm going to jump in to where I'm going with you all. All right. So this is the agenda, things that I'm going to hit on while I'm talking with you all today. And I'm going to skip a little bit of this because you're 6th grade, and I know you may not want to hear all of that. May not want to hear all. The district mission and vision. I can leave this with you at some point. You may not want to hear all that. So, my qualifications. And I know this is Wilkinsburg, but I do want to say I've been a Pittsburgh public school student. I was one from kindergarten to 12th grade. Again, you know I graduated from Westinghouse. I told you that. All my family graduated from Westinghouse. Told you that. And I'm a 1986 graduate. I don't have a problem with telling my age. I'm 55 years old. I will have a birthday in September. I'm a grandma. I have 2 grandbabies. I love my grandbabies. My 2-year-old, my oldest grandbaby is my boss. I call her the boss because I do whatever she tells me to do. And so I walked to school every day. From the top of Lincoln Avenue, I would walk down to Westinghouse every day and make that walk. I am a student just like you. The only difference in us is what I told you. I'm 55. I may be 40-something year olds more older than you, but I'm no different than you. I am you as a student. Those are my qualifications. I have professional qualifications, and those aren't important to you because it doesn't matter how much I know until you know how much I care. So we want to skip those qualifications. Those aren't important. What I do want to go back and say is I had some amazing teachers that poured into my life. Miss Ross Brown was our choir director when I was at Westinghouse. Mr. Robert Burley taught me African American history and really got me on track to really think about elevating myself first and then my people that look like me, black and brown people. How can I elevate them? And that started at Westinghouse. Coach Webb used to be the football coach, but he also was our art teacher. And anytime you were late to Coach Webb's class, it didn't matter if you were a girl or a boy, Coach Webb made you do 10 push-ups when you were late. And I remember doing 10 push-ups because we used to dress up real fancy when we were in high school. And I had my heels on and my dress, you know, and he said, I don't care, you're late. Do your push-up. I'm like, I don't want to dress. He said, I don't care. And I had to do them anyway. So I did. It was like, okay. Mrs. Nagel was an English teacher I had. I remember reading Pip and Great Expectations. And it was like, this about some white kid in England, and I didn't think I would be interested. But I really was grateful for how she took us into the text, and it became very interesting to me, and I really enjoyed that text. And I want to call out the name of Mrs. Vaughn, my high school counselor. My high school counselor, when I went to her, my greatest expectation for myself was I was going to graduate high school, Andre, and I was going to become a secretary. That was my goal. Because my grandmother worked for the state downtown, my mom did secretarial work, and all I wanted to do was buy nice purses, get my bus pass, and be a secretary. I was going to work downtown. I told my counselor those were my goals. And she said, Virginia Hughes, you are too smart for that. You're going to college. She told me I was. If it wasn't for Ms. Vaughn, I wouldn't be standing in front of you today as Dr. Hill. There's so many people down the line that have helped me because my vision for myself was not that high. I didn't have that vision for myself. I didn't see myself as being what I am today, but she did, and I'm so grateful for her. I'm also thankful to Ms. Luborsky, who was an English teacher, Dr. Spencer, and Mr. Shaka, because I left the band. I started out as a band member, and I played the clarinet. And so that's where I love music. And so with that, I will go on. I'll move on and on and on. So my leadership vision is all based around love, safety, connection, and care. My vision is I'm moving forward for my students, for every student in the school, for the staff, is that we build a school that is surrounded, enveloped, just full of love, safety, connection, and care. That's the work that we're doing right now at Westinghouse. We're just getting started, and things are getting better. So I want you to have a love for yourself. You cannot love anyone more than you love yourself. And I want you to give to yourself every day the love you expect to receive from someone else. The love you want to receive from someone else. Love yourself today. And because here's the deal. If you can't appropriately love yourself, we don't have a hope of you loving anybody else. And this world won't change until you love yourself. So it's having self-love. And people who love themselves, listen, I love myself, so I don't like to stress myself out. I don't like to get real upset and angry where I'm cussing and fussing because it takes my blood pressure up. I'm 55, and I don't want to be on blood pressure medicine, and I don't want my head to start hurting. You know how you get angry that way? So anger is an emotion. I want you to have it, but it's the way that you express that emotion. So do it in a way that's loving to yourself first. Because it's what you do to yourself that matters. Because you will only do to others what you do to yourself. So that means if you are quick to cuss and fuss and beat people up, you probably do that to yourself. But I'm just saying, that's me. I digress. So we say affirmations in the morning at Westinghouse, and we really do stress that physical well-being. I want you to have a love and appreciation for others. Because we learn with other people. You do not learn in isolation. You want to know how to braid hair. You want to know how to jump rope. You want to know how to play, shoot a certain shot, or throw a football a certain way. You don't normally teach yourself that. You learn that from someone else. Someone else shows you. They teach you all of those things. And if you don't have positive relationships, really that determines where you're going in life. The quality of our relationships determines our quality of life. So if you have poor relationships, you're probably going to be unhappy. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to have all the money in the world. But if you have somebody that you love and you appreciate and you all connect, you're going to be happy. You could be rich. We got rich people, have all the money in the world, hate everybody in their lives, and they're so dissatisfied. So just think about that. So love and appreciation of others. Our home room is a crew, and that starts next year. We'll have more information about that later. Also, a love and appreciation for the school. For me, I know that Westinghouse doesn't have a good reputation with other people, but I don't care what other people say about us. I care about what we say about us. It's important with Westinghouse. Every adult, every child, what we think about us is what's most important. So I want us to love ourselves, and us to think highly of Westinghouse, and us to be proud of who we are. Because who cares about them? We got this, and we're going to hold it down. We're going to I want us to have a love for our community. Listen, this community can't be as bad. When you walk into Westinghouse and you look at the Wall of Fame and you look at everybody who's come out of Westinghouse, there are some amazing people that have come out of Westinghouse. My mother talks to me about how Homewood Avenue, Wilkinsburg, the business districts that used to be around here. Listen, friends, we can rebuild that. Nobody has to come and save us. We can do it ourselves. We can bring back our community. We can make them strong and proud again. And that's what I believe that we can do together. A lot of powerful people came from our area. I don't care who left, we're here. And because we're here, Wilkinsburg, Homewood, East Liberty, Lorimer, Livingston, Brushing, Point Breeze is great because we're here. So these are some of our priorities, and I can share this with you. We can look at it later on. I made sure they have it for you because I don't want to spend too much of your time. I know you're just learning in class. But safety. It is so important. I've been an educator for a long time. I've been a principal. I've been in administration since 2005. And what's important to me, when I go into classrooms, it's important that we are not committing academic violence against our children. And what does that mean? When a student goes into a classroom to learn, I expect that they are learning. You don't come to school every day just to look at yourself and sit and talk to your friends. You come to school to get your education. So I want to make sure that when you go into a classroom, that you are learning to high standards. And we are not committing academic violence against you. And so I do a lot of work. I am a Danielson consultant. I travel across the nation. That's the state's evaluation framework that they use. I train people on how to use that framework. So I consider myself an expert in that. And I don't claim expert in a lot of things, but this is the work that I do. We will be working with expeditionary learning, EL education. That's where we're going to do our crew for next year. And also our work in our curriculum. We're looking at our curriculum to bring it more, make it more authentic, to make it more relevant, to make it more personal to you. And so we're going to pick up more topics about our community and where we're from, and seeing that infused into the work that we do at Westinghouse. Also, we don't want you to have any of that. You are Lincoln, baby. Did you go to Lincoln? No. You're going to shake your head and say no. There's a few of y'all that look familiar too. You went to Lincoln because I know your face. You were one of my babies. All my Lincoln babies. I was the principal there. You were my baby. See, you said no. You were one of my babies. I remember your face. And there's somebody over here that I saw that went to Lincoln. One of my Lincoln babies is over here. But anyway, y'all my babies, and you know I love you. You remember my stuff. I am an amazing being. My brain is the most powerful computer in the world. When I'm the me I was destined to be, I am awesome. I am a masterpiece in progress. I am a winner. If it's to be, it's up to me. I will stretch myself today. I am learning to do it now. Those are the affirmations that we say every day at Westinghouse. And if you were one of my babies at Lincoln, you said it there every day too. I want you to believe that, embody that, because there's nothing that you can't do. But anyway, the cultural violence, we are not committing cultural violence. There are 4 forms of racism, and 3 forms of those we as people of color do to ourselves. We are going to quit beating up on each other over nonsense and shenanigans. There is no reason why we have to fight because he said, that she said, that you said, that I said. That's unimportant. We are going to begin to love each other because we should and because we all have value. Also, that physical, emotional value a logo, and I can send that your way. The winner of that logo competition, and I'm going to invite you all to be a part of it, will win $50 for creating the logo that's going to go over our shirts that we're going to have. Love over violence everyday shirts. And so, connection. I have so many people calling me. Make sure that's going on. Thank you. So I want you to be connected to the ancestors in our community that came before us. All of the people that have come before us. There are so many great people that used to attend Westinghouse, and I'm asking them to come back. Come back and serve. Come back and give. Come back and connect with you, because you have to hear their voices. I want to connect you to them, and we'll do that through our curriculum work and partnerships. And I want to connect us to the community now and the community in the past. It's good to hear what we had, because we can get it back and even make it better. That's what I'm believing. And so we'll continue to do that through our curriculum work as well, and all of the stuff that we're doing at our school. And lastly, I want to talk to you about quickly care. So it's important for me as a principal. I had someone tell me at one time, kids should be afraid to come to the office. I'm not the police. I'm not here to be a bouncer. I'm not here to make you fearful. I'm here to inspire you. I want to inspire you. I want to inspire you to be your best self. And so that means I don't want my staff afraid of me either. Am I going to hold the staff to high expectations? Absolutely. Every teacher, every adult in that school will be held to high expectations. But I love my staff just like I love my students, because my staff are the hands and the feet that will be putting arms around you every day. I can't hug all of you all the time, because that's what I want to do. I can't be with you all the time. But my staff is. And so I have to love my staff, so my staff feels loved, they feel safe, they feel supported, they're becoming their best selves so that they can do their best work. That's what I believe in. So that's where I start, with individual meetings and with professional learning communities alongside my staff. Also, I want staff, like I said, to love on my babies. It hurts me if I hear a baby saying that a teacher's mistreating them, because I'm coming around to talk to that teacher to let them know what that child's experience is. I don't want anybody to feel like a teacher doesn't like them or is not trying to help them. That's important. That's important. And so we do academic crews, we do relational crews, we'll be doing crews where you'll be, your homeroom should be no more than 12, maybe 15 people, where you have that one-on-one attention with your teacher. One teacher, they'll be your go-to person. Lastly is the teacher crew, where I get to nurture and really support the teachers that I work with. So I haven't been at Westinghouse long. It's getting started, y'all. We're in the building phase. So understand, what is constant that I know is going to be changed. Probably in year 6 to 12, I hope that when you graduate, I'm graduating. When you graduate, that's my time to retire, because I'm 55. Like, most of my friends are retiring. Most of my friends, like, when am I? I'm still working. I look at them, they're like, we're retired. We quitting, and I'm just jumping in. So when you all leave, I want to leave with you. I want to leave with my head held up. I want each and every one of you to be graduating, doing what it is you want to do. Whether that's go to college, go to the service, have your own business, whatever it is that you're doing, I want to walk out the door with you, proud of everything that you've accomplished. Proud because you gave it 100% while you were at Westinghouse. Proud that you changed our community, because I know you can. I'm so excited that I got to meet you all today, all of your beautiful faces. And I always say to my kids, tomorrow's Friday, and I hate Fridays because I don't get to see your beautiful faces for 2 whole days. But I hate this time because I wish I could take you with me now. I want to be with you all now. I'm looking at your faces, and I truly fell in love with you all. I appreciate you all. Thank you for having me. This has been wonderful. I hope you enjoyed yourselves as well. Thank you.
like to ask any questions?
Just ask me again, why did you switch roles as a principal coming back to Westinghouse?
So in my heart of hearts, I'm always an in-school educator. I was the chief academic officer at Environmental Charter School. I liked my job, but I worked real close with principals. I worked with all the principals from K-12 at Environmental Charter. And I had attended an event. Does anybody know Salim Gabriel? You know about the Pittsburgh Promise? Pittsburgh Promise. So he's like the president, CEO, whatever, of the Pittsburgh Promise. And we were at an event together in November. And he was talking, he knew I was from Pittsburgh Public Schools. He knew me as a principal. And he said, Dr. Hill, do you know that the principalship at Westinghouse is vacant? We need you to come back. And that was like the seed planted in me. I'm a graduate of Westinghouse, and it's vacant, and I work with principals, and I miss doing that work. That's why I came back.
What other events do you attend outside of school?
Outside of school, other events. I go to church. Anything school related.
Like school related, but
Right.
also when you do like events like outside of school, like help the community and whatnot.
Go to help the community. Okay. So, like I said, I sit on the committee for Neighborhood Learning Alliance, and so what Neighborhood Learning Alliance does is it works with high school students to get them college credits and things, and as well as they have some after-school programs, and so I do volunteer that way. I am an alumni of the Pitt School of Education, so I sit on their alumni society, so I attend all of those events to try to recruit students to come to Pitt, lift up all things Pitt. You hear me? Pitt, y'all. Pitt, I'm putting that on you. Go to Pitt, go to Pitt, go to Pitt, be an educator. This is the best thing ever, but anyway. And I recruit for them, so I do all of the Pitt things. Anywhere that I can volunteer or be of a service to anyone, I'm pretty much, as my cousin Carol knows, I don't really hang out a lot. I'm kind of a, if you need me person, I'm going to come and show up, and I'm real quiet when I go there, so I'm not, like, I don't hang out. You won't catch me at a club. I don't do that kind of stuff. I'm a pretty quiet person. So. I don't know if that's what you want to do, but I'm going to community. I go to community, yes, I just had a community meeting for Zone 5, so I attend those too.
Do y'all have a joke?
We have 2 gyms. Gigantic gym. Gigantic huge. We have a weight room separate. Weight room, state-of-the-art, brand new facility. We have a swimming pool. Swimming pool is the same pool that I swam in when I was a student at Westinghouse. So I have some stories about that pool. So it's a pool, y'all. It's a pool.
Can we take a picture with you? never understanding why you left Lincoln.
That's gonna make me cry. So y'all were my babies, and I would never have left y'all. So what you don't understand is sometimes when you're an administrator, they move you, and you don't get to have a choice. And so I was told I needed to go somewhere else. They needed my support somewhere else. I had to leave, but I left y'all just the same. I didn't want to go. So sorry.
Good afternoon, good morning. I'm Veronica Edwards, and I'm a former school board director for the Pittsburgh Public Schools. I am here this morning to support Dr. Hill. She's a beautiful, loving, kind educator. She'll go 1 mile or further if she has to. And most of all, she makes sure our babies get educated beyond all measure. So I got up today and I came to tell you, congratulations, God bless you. And if there's anything you need from me, you got it. Amen. Give her a clap.
What activities do you do over there? Yeah, what activities?
You would say what activities does Westinghouse offer, like clubs and that?
So for middle school, there's a lot of, they have clubs after the Bulldog Academy. Oh, T, come on up, T, the site manager. I forgot you was up in the room. So Miss T is the community school site manager. She can explain more than I can. Come on, Miss T.
I didn't know I was speaking in public. But we do have Bulldog Academy after school, so that's run by Homewood Children's Village. You do have an opportunity to stay after school. They provide you snacks, they provide you dinner, they provide you a ride home. While you're there, they help you with your homework. They have teachers who are in our school who stay after. They help you with academic work, and then you have enrichment. So sometimes they have drumming, they have artwork, they bring people to teach you about STEM. So different providers come in and they'll teach you some things. So that's for just our middle school. Some other activities you have is our athletics. So you can join our basketball team. We have volleyball. We have a middle school soccer team. We have obviously our football team. So there's some sports you can do, and then we are working on having other clubs after school. But we also have other partners who come in, and they will recruit you to join their programs. Some of them might be in our school, or some of them are in the community. So the YMCA, you have programs that go to the CEC, there's programs that go to the CEA. So you'll learn about all of this stuff.
I know most people is probably athletics. Is there just cheerleading?
There's cheerleading.
So middle school, there's cheerleading.
Middle school has a cheerleading, basketball team.
They go by season. So there's a fall season. You get to select one of the, whatever option it is for fall. And I think fall is, I can't remember exactly. I think it's flag football, volleyball. There's volleyball. So you'll be exposed to different sports. And then in the winter, it's basketball. That's, a lot of people go out for basketball. And I think there's wrestling. Basketball and wrestling for middle school. And in spring, it's soccer. And she said girls flag football. And there might be, I think, another sport. So there's a variety of different sports. So you have an opportunity to play up to 3 sports of your choice throughout middle school, and you can stick with it all 2 years, or you can choose one every different one each season. I think that's all of them. But you have a lot of options. Okay, you don't have to worry about transportation like Ms. T said. You'll get a way home unless you live close to the school. But for you guys, you'll get a way home. You'll get academic support, enrichment, tons of activities through the Bulldog Academy. And middle school does wear uniform, like Dr. Hill stated. So middle school uniform, high school no uniform. So you got something to look forward to when you go into the high school.
Middle school, no fun. They collect your funds and they get them back at the end of the year.
Okay, I'd like to give one final thank you. Thank you to the Wilkinsburg School District leadership. Thank you, Turner Intermediate staff, the Homeward Children's Village, the Westinghouse Band, and the Meet the Principal Committee and volunteers. Also, I'd like to thank the sixth graders for allowing us to speak to you guys today. As we conclude, I have a few reminders. For the staff, we have a rose. Staff and parents, we have a rose button thrown activity. If you have not done so yet, please fill those out. Also, as we're heading out for staff and parents, you could head to these tables to learn more about how to stay in tune with the Westinghouse community. Thank you again and have a wonderful day.